Hey, what's up, guys? This is Alex Baker, aka Awesemo, coming at you for CardRunners. Today, I'm doing the final video of my Defending the Big Blind series in Cap Hold'em. Defending the Big Blind versus early position raises in full ring games. So, as you guys can see, I didn't make as much of my Big Blind back in these situations as from the other positions. So, I think that's pretty normal. You're facing tighter ranges here. Played 20% of my hands. 3-bet 9%. And then, I didn't fold as much in these situations as other ones just because the hands I'm playing are probably stronger. Then, I'm not a huge flop raiser, but I did it 20% of the time. Let's get some hands to talk about. So the first hand we got Ace-7 suited. Facing a raise from under the gun. Showing 12%, and my calculations, this is kind of a marginal hand to be defending. So I'd go for it. I kind of assumed that he's a little bit looser than 12% from this particular situation because his middle position raise is 19 and this is one off middle position. So we hit bottom pair and a flush draw. I think jamming is probably, keep it simple. You got great equity no matter what. But you can't really get value on lighter streets very easily. Ace King, you guys know what to do. 10s, you guys know what to do. It's 7 suited, this guy is super loose from these positions, so it's easy to call. I check call the flop if he bets. When he checks, I might bet. This flop looks like it's pretty good for my range because I could be having stuff like King 10, King Jack, Queen Jack, stuff like that. So I definitely have some hands I could value bet there. 9-10 suited, pretty strong. This guy is loose from early position, 19%. So I was going for a check raise there, I think, just because our hand is so vulnerable. And I'm going to mix that in with some bluffs. Then he checks. I'm not going to bet the queen. I would check call there because I expect him to bluff a fair amount on that card. When he checks again, I gotta put out a bet. And I think I should have bet bigger just because the more I bet, the more it looks like I could have a bluff. 3s I typically call versus any raise size. Not any raise size, any raise percent, and he's 19%. And I get fortunate. He checks back, and I hit a set. So, pretty easy to play. The idea of these hands is, you're getting almost 4-1, and your odds of hitting a set are like a little bit worse than 7-1. But there's some chance that you hit a straight draw, or he checks down, or something like that, where you get to realize more of your equity. So I think you can play those pretty profitably. 6s, if he's loose from early position, like this opponent is, I'm going to shove. He calls me with Ace-Jack, that seems a little bit bad. But he can do whatever he wants. 16% raise, you got Ace-Jack. Flop's pretty good for me. I could just check call there. And, expect to have the best hand a lot and see showdown and stuff. So I'm not really seeing much incentive to bet there. When he bets, now I have an interesting decision. Trying to put him on a range here. I don't really see why he'd be betting a weaker or a better hand. I think a lot of the better hands he could have were like Ace Queen or Ace King, so I think calling there would be the best play, but I folded.